We moving the chains, we changing the game. You know that we moving the chains with cheese. Just stay in your lane, so nothing the same. We steady be moving the chains with cheese.
What's up, guys? Commish here to stay. Looks like Chiefs never really... Oh, shit!
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And, yeah, I'm back. It is what it is. This season has been bullshit, but I digress. I have the highest points in the league. Forced, not against, forced. I'm almost leading in against, but hey. I said I'll digress, I didn't digress, but fuck it. But I'm back. And we are getting very, very close to the playoffs. I think that's the perfect time to unleash a new segment. And that is Risk It for the Biscuit. And what do we mean by Risk It for the Biscuit? You know, we're at that time where a lot of injuries, bye weeks and other things are striking our team owners. And you sometimes have to start someone that you really don't want to, but you kind of got to risk it for the biscuit. Or sometimes you're starting a person that you really don't know how that's going to turn out because they just now got this starting opportunity. These are some of our candidates for Risk It for the Biscuit. And as we take a look at the A League for Terra Lakes, and we take a look at Dirty Mike and the boys. He's been decimated by injuries, but still somehow above me. Yeah, crazy. But he looked to none other than Wilson, backup running back for the Green Bay Packers, as he's going against Adrian, who happened to have Josh Jacobs on injury. What did that result in? Over 30 points scored by him. So he did risk it and he got the biscuit. I guess we can include myself. I don't think it was much of a risk playing Michael Wilson for the Arizona Cardinals when Marvin Harrison was out. After he got like 17 targets the week before, I don't think that was much of a risk. I benched him the week before and then I felt like it wasn't a risk. It felt pretty comfortable. So we'll see how that pans out in the future. As we move on to League B, we have Mamba Mentality, who went against Miami Vice. And Mamba Mentality squeaked away with a 16.5 point victory. And that was due to him starting Kenneth Gainwell. Yes, a second string running back yet again strikes and pulls away with a 17-point performance, resulting in the clutch win. Congratulations. And hey, that is our segment, Risk It for the Biscuit. Take it away.
Oh, that was one hell of a week. Definitely good to have you back, Chief. Congrats on the win. Now, to shake off what happened last week, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some history that have been made, filling in for the historian here who was sailing away on a cruise this past week. So we're going to give him some time off and going to hold down the fort with some history in the making. Now we're going to go ahead and start with our newest member of Terra Lakes, Chris, 7-minute drill. Now we've been giving the Rook a hard time this year, but he managed to do something in his first year that we haven't actually seen in the entirety of our existence. This past week, he had Jahmyr Gibbs on his team put up an amazing 76 points, which actually is the highest single performance by any player of any position in the entire history of TLFL. Actually beats out that record that was set exactly 1 year ago in week 12 of 2024 by Saquon Barkley. Funny enough, Saquon Barkley just took the mantle from Jamar Chase, who had set that record 2 weeks prior. And before that, the title was held by Aaron Rodgers, set that record in 2019. So definitely been seeing some acceleration in breaking those high performance, but no one has hit the 76 mark except for Jahmyr Gibbs. So Chris, congratulations on your first major record in the league. Let's see if performances like that can continue and help you make a final playoff push. Now, even though the historian is away on vacation in real life, in fantasy, he is still very much hard at work, continuing his amazing streak, now at 7 consecutive wins on the season, which sits just one shy of his all-time personal best streak. That was 8 games set week 4 and 11 of last year. So, last couple of years, it's definitely been getting hot. Speaking of 7-game streaks, we saw someone attempting that 7-game streak in our matchup between Al and Mason. Al was looking to match my 7-game streak of wins over one particular opponent. Unfortunately, Mason did come away with a win this week and broke that streak, which ends at 6 games, which means the current active streak is still going to be with me at 7 games against Darren. Now, that active streak is not the only history I'll be involved in this week. Actually, I'm sitting just 41 points shy of the 30,000 point milestone, and if I cross it, I'd be the 3rd team to do so. Spoiler alert, I'm actually filming this after the Thanksgiving game, so I already know that I'm going to be hitting that mark by the end of the week. That means, again, I am the 3rd team to cross that 30,000 point mark, and all 3 of those teams have crossed the mark in this season. So, a very close race, and let's see which of these 3 teams will actually be able to be the first to make it to the 50,000 point mark. Now, there's one team in particular that has actually been chasing history all season long, and this week, it finally comes to a head one way or another. We've talked about Nico, seeing if he can hit that 75 win mark. He's been sitting there for the last few weeks, trying to get that 75th win, and in doing so, he's actually caught up on the other end. He also sits just one shy of the 100 loss mark. The only other team to hit 100 losses was Mason's set just a couple of weeks back as well. So, no matter what, win or lose, Nico, you're going to be making some history in our league. Best and worst of luck to you. Let's see which milestone you cross this week. And of course, we'll throw in a little honorary mention. We know that Al has been on a little bit of a losing streak himself. If he manages to lose one more, he actually sits just one shy of 50 total losses. Again, not the type of history you want to be making. Al, let's see if you can break that streak or break that milestone. This has been History in the Making. Chief, it's all yours.
And just so you know, there is no Movin The Chains without Chief.
We moving the chains, we changing the game. You know that we moving the chains with Chief. Just stay in your lane, so nothing the same. We steady be moving the chains with Chief. Go for the rain, just doing my thing. You know that we moving the chains with Chief. We moving the chains with Chief. Talking my shit at the end of the week. We moving the chains.